Pipe Fork Creek Watershed is a headwater stream system that flows from the northeast flank of Grayback Mountain Complex through the lush forest of the easternmost stand of native Port Orford cedar, white fir, and Oregon grape. These forests contain a rich diversity of trees and other plants, as well as rare wildlife for habitats for birds, bear, mountain lions, elk, Pacific fishers, martins, and other species. The cool, clear waters of Pipe Fork Creek produce a beautiful habitat, and a legacy forest is growing there. Pipe Fork Creek flows from the northeast flank of Grayback Mountain into Williams Creek, with cool, clear water providing habitat for 3 major salmon runs, agricultural uses, and the residents of the Williams Valley. The creek flows down through heavily wooded areas where fallen logs help develop high-quality riparian habitats for fish, rare plants, and other aquatic life forms. Rock formations found in the canyon contribute rare and exotic scenery as seen by this face rock that overlooks the stream below. Of course, the best way to see Pipe Fork is hiking the slopes and forested areas, where the giant trees are scattered among young trees and fallen logs that produce a thick, green, and spongy forest floor. Small tributary streams, underground springs, and stored groundwater supply a steady flow of water for Pipe Fork Creek that flows into the Williams Creek system to recharge the water for salmon and the community. The stream has falls and glides with pools and gravel bars that provide vital habitat for returning fish. Pipe Fork is essentially the headwaters of East Fork of Williams Creek, which provides habitat for coho, chinook, and steelhead salmon, as well as lamprey, salamanders, and a host of aquatic macroinvertebrates that play a major role in the health of a stream. Cedars grow along with Pacific yew trees that are draped with moss and algae, shading a vibrant forest floor of ferns, grape, and salal, making a complete picture of an old-growth forest habitat. Cedars and giant firs, along with oak and maple, fill the landscapes, along with madrone, Pacific yew, valley live oak, chinkapin, alder, all finding their place amongst the giants. This family of trees covers the landscapes and supports the vibrant wall of ferns, Oregon grape, ocean spray, vine maple, and a rich variety of rare and endemic flora and flowers. The county wants to log the area and change the forest into a monoculture forest of fir while destroying the rich variety of forest trees in the area. This proposed timber sale would clear-cut 114 acres of the south-facing slopes, leaving a swath of dry and dead forest floor. To enjoy the forest, it must be encountered. The stream flows and sparkles on its way down to the valley floor below. Here is a rare sighting of a phantom lily growing on county lands above the stream. In this slide, I am standing beside a giant Port Orford cedar, standing over 120 feet high, its silver-gray fluted bark climbing upward along its sides into the canopy above. The Pipe Fork is named for the pipe that formed an inverted siphon to carry the diverted water to a canal for hydraulic gold mining in the 1850s in the town of Williams. A remnant of the pipe still exists along the Leighton Ditch Trail. This photo is a similar pipe in California that transfers water across a ravine. Climbing and slipping along the wet rocks and fallen logs, we encounter the first of the falls that cascade over the steep rocks. The rocks are wet and hard and resist the falls as the water splashes over the lip and pounds the base below. Deep pools are formed in the rock ledges and grooves. This is the second Pipe Fork Falls and forms a step-like feature that falls into a deep pool below. This giant yew tree stands above the falls and stretches its branches to produce shade for the ferns and fern grottos that exist below. This is a rare example of the five-fingered fern, and of course the leopard lily that grows natively along the stream system. The third falls is probably one of the largest and has many steps as it tumbles over 40 feet down the rock ledge, producing a giant pool at the base. The upper pool is an amazing place with a small falls but a deep pool surrounded by alcoves of ferns, leopard lilies, and other types of endemic plants growing along the walls of the canyon. Here's a close-up of the five-fingered ferns and the leopard lilies in the background, forming this beautiful riparian cluster nestled around the ferns and in the riparian zone surrounding the creek. This is a beautiful place to behold by all who go to see the magnificence that grows there. The fresh, clear waters, the falls and pools, the giant trees, and lush undergrowth call to us all. Fish and salamanders in pools and gravel bars abound, as well as the magnificent ferns, understory plants, and the giant trees that tower above them all. We must save this landscape for its beauty and atmosphere that soothes the soul and relaxes the mind, and for the water that flows from the mountains and feeds the salmon-bearing streams of Williams.